very early on a Sunday morning, but that doesn't mean that we don't get going, does it? We're about to embark on a trip with LDV South Africa. They're double cab buckies, there's a selection, they were launched late last year. Now we're going to really get to experience them because they're taking us off to the Kruger park. You heard me right, Kruger. In these buckies, we're going to head out, we're going to experience them, we're going to see what they're like, spend a few days with them. So stick around, you're going to see a lot more.
So we start on 480,000 Rand. It's 120 kilowatts, 375 Newton meters. It's 2 or 4-wheel drive. It's the 2-liter diesel, and then it comes in manual or auto. So manual for you, auto for the rest. So our T60 Elite is our entry level. We did believe that this was going to be the bread and butter for the brand on the double cab range. Quite interestingly enough, actually this shares our entry level auto shares the same sales ratio as our Max Lux, so our top of the range. So it's the payload on this one for manual is 935 kilograms and auto 932. It's only the Max Lux that has this payload of 750 kilograms. So this is giving the option of a 6-speed manual or 6-speed auto transmission. 610,000 Rand is where it starts. 110 kilowatts, so similar output as what the Elite has. 4-wheel drive, 2-liter diesel, also available in manual and auto. Manual, we're not keeping stock of it at this stage. The sales are too slow, so we've just brought in auto, but the manual is available to customers if they do see that. So very similar, it's just got added features, so it's got the vegan leather. I think that's a nice, pretty word to use. It's not so synthetic leather, I like vegan leather.
Is it made from real vegans?
No. Vegans probably produce the leather. It's got a 10.25-inch integrated system. It's got the large alloy wheels, and then the added features also on the vehicle, and it's also got keyless entry and keyless start on this vehicle. I have the Max for you guys at the moment, but it's not the Max Lux. This is the top of the range. So the Max Lux is actually our top seller, the one that you guys are experiencing at the moment. So starting at 710,000 Rand, 160 kilowatts, 500 Newton meters, 4-wheel drive only, 2-liter turbo diesel, and then the 8-speed auto ZF gearbox.
So how does it compete cost-wise with its with competitors?
So price-wise, it is a little bit, I would say, too close for comfort. I know Sam actually said on his video yesterday, at 790 I can go and buy them as Isuzu. And I do like feedback because we do understand that we are competing against other brands. And customers are weighing up their options. So I'll show you just now after the slide what we've actually introduced to make it more competitive and more attractive. So yeah, so the T60 Max, dual turbo diesel. This engine is similar as the previous generation VW Amarok engine. So our dealers who've got VW dealers actually said, how easy is this? Because they actually just know how to maintain the engine. So very similar, interesting fact on that. Then the Max Lux is the one with all the bells and whistles, making it the most attractive one in the model range. And as I said, the Max Lux is, together with the Elite Auto, the two most popular models in our model range at the moment. So, how's our pricing? We established our slogan as challenge the ordinary. So look at ordinary brands out there and we're here to challenge them. So what we've come up with our JV partner is Westbank. It's a 5999, that's the Elite manual. With a prime -4% and a 0% deposit. Some of you have seen the D90 before. I had a discussion with Sam yesterday at lunch. So this one has been homologated, it's in the country. So we are ready to place our orders with China. So our launch introduction is Q3, potentially Q2. but it is ready for Q3. Then we've got the Deliver 9 coming. Also currently, homologation is finalized in that car. The Deliver 9 is the size of a Sprinter, if you want to compare the size. Then there's the G10 Plus. G10 Plus is our panel van option. It's not a small panel van, so it's not a CAD competitor, it's more on a Hyundai Staria, if you want to think size-wise. And then the Terra 9, which is our aggressive beast, will be launching the end of this year. That will be positioned probably against the GWA E series, the T500. A lot bigger, more aggressive. Originally it was going to be electric only, and then suddenly turned around and said, okay, diesel. It will be a 2.5 litre diesel engine. So what we are doing at the moment, and what was also the actual delay of the D90, when we did our first price simulations, we realized we are going to be super expensive versus what is available in the market at the moment. So after a lot of discussions and up and down, and the same on the Deliver 9 with the G10, it's been a battle and a negotiation up and down to get the best possible price on FOB to bring in the product to be as aggressive as possible. So these models will be very aggressive in pricing. Sam gave me a price, I wrote it down last night, and I'll phone Sam once we reach the car and find out if he's happy. But I do think it's not going to be a volume seller. It's going to be just giving more variety to our customers. That is a full 7-seater. It's not when you think other 7-seaters where you can hardly sit in the back. I can actually sit in the back of this when the seats are. So it's a full 7-seater. The flagship, which is the top of the range, is 3 diffs on the vehicle. Yes, size-wise, it's not a Fortuner size. It's actually bigger than a Fortuner. It's almost the size of a Prado. If you want to.
So I'm not in that one, it's got windows for all 7 platforms.
No. It's got, well, not that you can open it, but there's windows in the back.
That's the one you showed at the brand launch last year.
Yes.
D90.
Yeah, the D90s. So homologated done, and we're ready to rock and roll. And then, as I said, the Deliver 9. So I'm personally very excited about the commercial range in the middle. I think there's a big gap in the market for the commercial range, especially with the end of M200 by Nissan. It's created a big gap in the market. There is, however, competitors like Suzuki and DFS carriers coming to the market with a little small little toy. However, well, they're doing the pedal van now. Cherry Hyundai does it. Cherry did it, but it's a small car with a very small payload. This will give you a payload of about 1,100 kilograms.
And nobody wants to buy a Fiat.
Yes.
That's what is it, really, is the council.
Yes.
That's theory, though.
So yeah, so guys, that is the end of.
We're at the amazing Kruger Marula Lodge in Marloth Park, right outside Kruger Park. But what are we doing here? That's the question. LDV South Africa brought us here on a little jaunt. Zane Peacock, National Sales Manager for LDV South Africa.
Good morning.
I don't know if I want to be serious and talk cars. We just had a good break here, haven't we?
Yes, you've had a good break. You've actually experienced the products.
Yeah.
We took you out into the bush. We drove and experienced the products furthermore.
Absolutely.
And got to see some animals, I hope.
Yeah. And I'm not talking the people we were traveling with either.
Well, that's also okay. You have to have a variety of animals in the mix.
100%. Now, look, seriously now, you guys launched a couple of months ago your T60 Bucky range.
Correct, yes.
Okay, which we finally got to experience.
Yes, I'm glad we've got you behind the wheel at last.
Absolutely. Now, it's quite an extensive range because you've got same body, essentially, right? Double cabs, and yet you've got obviously different engines, different spec levels, etc. So what we've done is we've lined up the baby and the big boy.
Yes.
All right. So just take me through the differences. What you're going to get if you buy this one or if you upgrade to that one.
All right. So
where does it change?
I think the most important thing is both of them actually relates to being a double cab rugged bucky. The vehicle that the South Africans love and admire.
Yeah.
So we can't debate that. So this is the Elite. It's the entry level in our range.
Yeah.
comes in manual and auto. You've experienced the auto on this, so when you look at it, you can see clear different
Starts with the grills. I mean,
yes,
just
the grills.
very and lights. I mean,
And the
those
lights.
very LED lights on that one, for example. Right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
So here you'll have just a Panamera grill, bigger, this, and obviously the bigger lights.
Yeah.
Where this, you've actually got a more stylish, refined grill.
Okay.
So it's more for your upper scale customer that worries about the look and the appeal. This is more your little workhorse.
Yeah.
And this is more for the guy that he wants a bucky, but he wants to fit it into his lifestyle.
Exactly, and very much the leisure lifestyle,
Yes.
etc. Now, should we just come around, come in here? For example, now wheels. Just look at the wheels and wheel sizes. I mean, you can see a big difference, can't you?
Yes, there is a difference. So here you just have the standard alloy wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got an upgraded wheel option. This the Max Lux, which is this one over here, the orange one, actually comes with the black orange wheel. Not the black orange wheel. It's actually a black wheel.
Yeah.
So, and also a 19-inch, and then this one is just a 17-inch.
And you've got this cladding, obviously.
The cladding.
It looks the part.
Yes. So
Now-
it's to refine it a lot more.
Okay, just going back for a second. You actually start with a 4x2 version in the Elite, right?
That's correct, yes.
This is the 4x4.
Yes.
Okay, so is the ride height the same on both?
The ride height is the same on both.
Okay.
So remember on this one, because you actually have to select your option if you want to go 4x2 to 4x4.
Right.
So it's a manual selection, where this one is basically it's an auto selection criteria on 4x4.
I picked that up as well. Yeah. No, look, that's nice. But look, workhorse wise, and sorry, I'm going to say to you that I'm a believer, if you don't need 4x4 and you're never going to use 4x4, get a 4x2.
Okay.
You'll save money on the purchase, your maintenance, your running, even your fuel consumption.
True.
It's nice having a 4x4 sticker on it.
Yeah, but South Africans also,
Yeah.
they do prefer saying, I do have a 4x4
Correct,
available.
but but we'll get there. But this one, I mean, we've done a bit of basic off-roading with it. I know you guys have challenged me to take it to my off-road place when I get it on test. Believe me, it's going there.
I can't wait to
So
see.
we'll see that one. Okay, so what else is different?
So different, also, you'll have the black bumpers.
Yeah.
Here you'll have the color-coded bumpers. Both of them will have color-coded mirrors on the outside, color-coded door handles. So a lot of the styling is the same. However, this one does not come with a roll bar.
Okay.
It doesn't have a bin liner.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want to, so this one does come with a bin liner in the back.
Okay.
So rubberizing is an option. From the Pro up, it actually comes with roll bars.
Yeah.
And then these vehicles, I mean, the option is there. It's not a very expensive option to place on the vehicle to rubberize your bin.
No.
And
I would say it's a critical thing to do, though. I mean, who wants a scratch bin after 5 minutes?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're using it as a workhorse, then it's not an expensive option to put onto the vehicle.
But now there's something I want to show you as well.
All right. Maybe I haven't seen.
You have not seen. Have you heard about the Allen test?
No.
Okay, you see. Okay, now it's a little bit, you've got a Tonio cover here. Now, something interesting is that the base model has got a load capacity of 932 or 35 kilos, depending on manual or auto.
That's correct, yes.
So I listened to you in the briefing.
I'm glad you did.
This one's got 750.
That's correct.
Now, there's something called the Allen test, which is usually done with car boots. We now are adopting a new version for buckies.
Okay.
This one is a 10 Allen weight capacity.
All right.
That one's a 12.5 Allen weight capacity.
All right. So
That's the Allen test on buckies as of now.
So I need to be 12 in.
12.5 for me if you could find a half. But that's now the rating on this on these vehicles. And it's very scientific, as I'm sure you can understand. When it comes to cars, it's literally how I fit in the boot.
All right.
But you can't really do it with buckies. It's a bit different. So official bucky ratings, there. 10, 12.5. Right, we haven't talked engines.
Yes. So the Elite models, the Elite and the Pro models, they have a 2-liter turbo diesel.
Yeah.
Which gives 120 kilowatts.
Right.
Whereas the Max Pro
Yeah.
and the Max Lux
Right.
provides 160 kilowatt. It's a 2-liter bi-turbo.
Right
engine.
over. Yeah. Okay.
So it's very powerful, very aggressive, got great towing capacity.
Have you got a rating on the towing?
So rating, you meaning?
As in maximum
Max 3,000.
3,000 kilo. Okay, that's
Yes.
very good.
So,
Sorry, something else.
So if you have a caravan
Yeah.
or a boat,
Yeah.
this is your ideal one. This one, however, can also easily tow with the power that's behind the engine. So, but this is when it's suited to your lifestyle. It's what can be used.
Okay, another point of Allen testing.
Yes.
This one here at least has a running board that I can actually get in. That one I've got to climb. But that's a personal point again.
Yes.
And you're looking at gearboxes as well between the two.
Yes.
Right.
So this one has the 6-speed auto, whereas this one has the 8-speed ZF auto gearbox.
Wow, amazing. Let's take a look at the inside of the two of them, okay?
We can do that.
Laurie,
Yeah,
100 and something 50 odd Ks into drive. How's it going, pal?
it's going well. I must say that I'm impressed with the smooth drive. You know, Bucky's, as we know, can be a bit bumpy, but this one is
Yeah,
very
good.
well.
Yeah, good ride.
Yeah, and I must say that this one can say giddy up. It's got 160 kilowatts, 500 newton meters. So, yeah, it's got some power, even up here on the high felt.
Yeah, and I mean, we got a faux leather trim. This is the top spec, so it's the Pro Lux,
But
so it's
the
got
seat-
everything.
But the seat's very comfortable.
Yeah.
For a nice long road trip like we've got
Okay.
today.
And electric adjustment for both driver and passenger, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Correct.
it's got all of it.
So yeah, a nice screen as well, nice infotainment screen,
Yeah.
well integrated into the dash, and
Yeah, good stuff.
yeah, good stuff so far.
All right, I'm taking over.
Okay.
Zane, we're in the Elite now, the base model.
Yes.
So a couple of little features that you can show me quickly on this car.
So it's got a completely different look and appeal inside. So this basically, because it's the workhorse, it's basically to have practicality.
Yeah.
You'll have the cloth seats, which is the first different. Your infotainment system, it's got a smaller screen. All the touch features, basically, and then also limited functions on the steering wheel. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a workhorse. It's what you're going to use. So the guy's going to use it in the field, and you want it as possible, as easy to be maintained as possible. I think
Yes.
that is the key
Right.
word.
No, that's very, very important. But it's got all the features you want. It's got USBs, which are important. I like the fact you've got a power button over there.
Yes.
For engine mapping, etc. I mean, we drove this one yesterday. Let me tell you, absolutely nothing. Yeah, because you've got the difference in power, it sort of emphasizes it a bit. Yet a 120 kilowatt, there's nothing wrong with a 120 kilowatt double cab bucky.
I think it delivers exactly what it needs to deliver.
Correct.
And when you compare it to other competitors out there, I think it's very comparative on the power output.
And the big news on the Elite model is you've got deals going at the moment starting from 5,999 a month.
That's correct. So we've come up with a very aggressive campaign starting on 5,999. It is for the Elite manual.
Yes.
So that's the starting point.
Obviously, it's going to step up,
It
but that's
steps
not the
up
point. Yeah.
based on the price. However, the Elite does start at 480,000 Rand. But with the deal that we've got with our finance partner, which is Westbank, LDV Finance, we can get you to 5,999. Depending on how your deal is structured. I think that is key and important.
T's and C's apply.
Always T's and C's. There's always a little T's and C's.
Okay, let's jump into the Pro Lux.
Hi Al.
Yeah,
How are you
mate.
going in this LDV?
Well, you finally gave me a chance to drive. I thought you were going to actually try and hog the whole way.
I tried, but you arm wrestled me out of it.
Yeah, well, you know, fair's fair, pal.
Yeah.
But no, listen, I must tell you that, look, this is the top spec, okay, the Pro Lux. So
looks
it's
good.
fully kitted. But what I'm liking is the power of this twin turbo 160 kilowatt 500 newton.
Yeah, it can say giddy up, eh?
I must say it is up there with anything else in the market when it comes to performance and power, right?
Yeah, and what I liked is the quiet drive.
Yeah. I mean, look, we're not on the greatest piece of road here, but it's really nice, relaxed, comfortable. I'm very relaxed behind the wheel, and I think that's a major feature to me.
Yeah. It's got cruise control as well, eh?
Yeah, I've got cruise control, got nice substantial pedals for the gear shift.
Yeah.
Got all those things. So you know what, Laurie?
Yeah, and it's got quite a lot of rear room, room in the rear as well.
checked that, but our bags are there.
Yeah.
Dion, the cameraman's back there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know what we're doing now?
What are we doing now, Al?
Something we seem to be doing a lot of lately.
Going for lunch.
We're heading for lunch.
Okay, mate. See you later. Bye.
Zane, we just jumped up market.
Yes, we've run right down from the entry right up to the end into the Max Lux. So this is our top of the range.
Okay.
Selling at 790,000.
Yeah.
We do have a strong aggressive deal assistance on this model.
Very much from what you told us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's up to 71,000, and I have to use the words up to because your deal needs to be structured when you purchase the vehicle. But completely different layout. You get the same type of feel in the products that are similar. You get a bigger screen display, 10.25. And
Okay.
yes,
You get this nice gear shifter.
the ZF gearbox.
Right.
Functionality, this one has got the ADAS, it's got lane keeping assist, power, eco, downhill assist,
And it's auto.
auto 4x4.
Which, yeah.
However, you can, based on how you're using the vehicle, change the selectors around.
Lock it manually. if you
Lock
want
it
to, yeah.
manually,
Yeah.
yes.
Now look, again, we did some nice dirt roads on the route, etc. I mean, really, nothing testing, but perfect on them, handled well. You also get full leather in this one, for example.
that's correct.
I see you get glossy trim on the doors.
Yes, keyless start, keyless entry on the Max Lux.
Yeah.
So yes, a lot of upgraded features,
Oh, and you get paddles behind the steering wheel for the gear shift.
which is important.
To a lot of people it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you sometimes do want to, although you have an auto gearbox, actually move into a manual driving mode.
Correct, yeah. Look, I've got to tell you, and I'm not just saying it, we've driven 2 spec levels so far. Basically, the 2 we've shown here now. And I really am impressed. Your pricing is aggressive, especially with the deals you've got right now. And I'm using the words right now because always remember, please, deals are always for limited times.
That's correct. So we do not run deals indefinitely. However, we do understand that the market is changing and shifting, and we always want to present the best possible deals to customers.
You know, now, there's the old thing. You're a newcomer to the market. But you guys are aggressive, and you're certainly moving into an aggressive phase right now.
That's correct, yes. So
Some very interesting new products coming later this year.
yes, I'm very excited about the new products that I did show you guys the model line that's planned for this year. A new double cab towards the end of the year. We've got the SUV that will be launching as well, which is going to be a game changer for us. And then our commercial range, the smaller panel van, the normal size panel van, and then the much bigger panel van.
Exciting times.
Very exciting, and we do look forward to a lot more engagement with you in the future, talking and sharing ideas and coming up with best possible things on our go-to-market strategies.
Well, we had a good chat last night on that, didn't we? Zane, all I can say is best of luck. The product is competitive. I'm convinced after a couple of days behind the wheel.
All right. Thank you.
And I'm saying it on video. I'm putting it out there, okay?
So thank you very much. I think that it's important when you see the product, you actually need to go and experience the product, and every person will have its own opinion, which is subjective and it's allowed. And you're either going to like it or you're not going to like it.
100%.
There's nothing wrong with the product. It's a great product, built by one of the strongest manufacturers in China, SAIC Motor Corporation, which owns several other brands. So there is a lot of strong heritage behind it as well.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yes.
Well, can I just put it as I always do? For MotorMatters. He's not from LDV today. He's from MotorMatters. He's Zane Peacock. I'm Alan R. See you next time.
Cheers.
Mr. MotorMatters, Alan R. How are you today?
Laurie from Ride and Drive sometimes and MotorMatters the rest of the time.
Oh,
Good and
yes. I'm very good, thank you. We are now driving on the way back home in the LDV T60 Bucky.
Yeah, and we're in the Pro model, which is the middle of the range.
Middle range, eh?
So in other words, it's got the lower power engine, the 120 kilowatt engine.
120. You can feel it a little bit, hey?
And the 6-speed auto, but it's got most of the luxury of the Pro Lux.
But funny enough, we are actually down here almost at sea level because low felt is down.
Yeah, okay.
So we shouldn't be feeling any effects of that.
Yeah.
Up a hill though, it does
You do
doesn't feel
notice,
quite
yeah.
as.
Yeah.
I mean, 160 kilowatts is a lot.
Yeah, look, 120 is the ballpark for the market, so there's nothing wrong. But what's nice is this is not the basic; it's the luxury lower power one, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Oh
dear.
I reset the economy, and we've done like 20 or 30 k's now, open road, and at the moment, sitting at the speed limit, we're sitting on 7.9 liters per 100. That's not bad, eh?
Quite a bit better
Yeah,
than it was.
it's looking better than it was.
Yeah, and we're in power mode, I think.
We are indeed, you're right. So I think that could be quite interesting. We're going to monitor that fuel economy and give a figure for the drive back to Joburg, which is like, what, 350 odd Ks, which is a true reflection of open road economy.
Yes.
But Laurie, what a good couple of days, eh?
Lovely couple of days. We spent good time in the Kruger, and we obviously experienced the car at low speeds, and on bumpy roads. So we've got a good idea of the comfort of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And it was just very enjoyable, and we kind of resonated with the cars a lot better than we could have.
I think so. Yeah, no. Overall, I'm telling you, I have a good feel after 3 days with the cars. Eh?
Yes.
I've got a good feel.
Good show, man.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Out.
Day 2 dawns and we're heading into the Kruger Park. Here you can see Crocodile Bridge. We're about to go in, and the vehicles are all lined up over here for us. The different versions, different models, as you know, in the range. And this is our one right here that we're driving today. Being demoted from the top of the range to the bottom of the range, but that's how it goes. It's the Elite model with 120 kilowatts. But you know what? For game viewing, for driving around the park, more than enough, isn't it? And there we are, all ready to rock and roll. I just hope we're going to see a lot of good game now. That's all I'm looking forward to. Ellie's and Ellie baby. What more can I ask for? Nice little herd of Ellies over here for us. And you can see one of the cars in front as well. But there's a whole herd of them. And a couple of littlies as well, which is always my favourite sight. And my favourite thing to see is when you get the littlies as well. Just got to be careful of the adults and the parents when the littlies are around.
Elephants. Ellie's talking over my video, as usual. Ellie's right next to us. Oh, there you are. Nice big bottomed elephant right there. And here comes, I think, maybe the matriarch of this herd. Keep an eye on her, because she's going to come say hello.
Yeah, no, she's
got the little
cool
baby
enough.
with her.
Yeah, baby's following her.
Beautiful. What a shot. Yeah, she's telling you.
She's just saying, don't get too close, pal.
Mm-hmm.